Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Rouffiel K53 350 watt portable power station. Alright everybody, welcome back. So in continuing budget-friendly kind of power stations that are out there, instead of spending, $1,800, $1,200 on one, I found an item here that's fairly affordable and currently is giving you a 20% off code, which we'll talk about at the end of the video. I'll put it down below so you can get it. This is equipped with a 288 watt hour or 7,800 milliamp hour, 3.7 volt lithium ion battery pack. You've got an outdoor solution for your power. You got power outage for disasters, emergencies, anything like that. RV travel, hurricane country, definitely kind of a cool thing to have. So you got one AC outlet, that is a pure sine wave inverter. It's rated for 350 watts continuous and 700 watts peak. You've got 4 DC outlets, and you've got 9 12.6 outlets, and they're 10 amp outlets with a 12 amp max. So they have a peak at 12 amp. You've got 2 of the USBs here, and these are the 3.1 amps. And you have one USB QC30 3.0 down here. Sorry, can't read my own handwriting. I wrote it down and I forgot. And then you have the Type-C charger on the bottom there, which is the Type-C QC 3.0, and that's a 5 to 9 volt 2 amp charger right at the bottom there. For all you folks with the Apple products that need the Type-C charger, there you go. And another interesting part of this is the inputs. And I really like to see this, being a ham radio operator and using Anderson power poles. This has an input, your typical 5.5 millimeter plug, but it also has an input for a power pole. So if you guys have solar panels already set up with power poles, you're good to go here. You don't have to do any kind of rewiring. You don't have to have a special, adapter plug made up or anything like that. So let me quickly show you what's in the box, and we'll move on from there. Let me get the box out of the way. All right, so quickly I'm going to show you this is a very simple unit to operate. There's no long press, hold this for 2 seconds, and this will beep, and no, it's real easy to use. To turn it on, you literally just hit the on button, and there you go. You'll see the battery indicator right there. To turn it off, hit it again. Done deal. You can concurrently run AC or USB or DC all at the same time, and we're going to test that out. But what this comes with is your adapter for wall charging. Okay? And you can plug that in there. There's your input. There's the plug. You can also charge this while driving. Say if you're in an RV or you're camping or whatever, driving to your camp spot, you got your cigarette lighter adapter plug there with the charger there. So, not a lot of frills, real basic, hard-working, good unit. Now, like I said, turn it on, you're going to just hit the button. If you want to use your AC pure sine wave inverter, you're just going to hit that, and you'll see it says AC and shows the pure sine wave at the bottom. Now, let's say you want to use AC and DC. You'll hit that. So I can plug a cigarette lighter plug in here and use power, and also be running something off of AC. Even all three, now I'm running all three. So I can run any of the USBs or the Type-C, something plugged in, and something on DC. Now, for charging this today, I just have a standard Paxos 60 watt panel that I'm going to stick out there. One of those folding ones. I'll show it to you in a minute. But we're going to see first how much stuff this will run. Okay, it's going to get real crowded on the table here, and we're going to see how much we can run here. Let me turn all this stuff off. There we go. See how much we can run here and how much we can charge up all at once. So let me get that ready. One of the things I did forget to mention so far on this was the light on the back. You do have a nice light back there. You'll turn it on once, and that is your light. So that's a very handy feature as well. Right, so in front of you, you got a list of all the things I'm going to try to power at once with this device. Now before, I incorrectly stated that I didn't have something that would plug into a cigarette lighter, and then I forgot my little portable mini fridge over there. That will plug right in there and work perfectly. I was originally going to use the mini fridge and the AC plug, and then I remembered, oh yeah, got a plug for DC. So we're going to try that. We're going to use this fan here that draws about 50 watts. We're going to charge up my tablet and these little FRS radios. I'm going to do it all at once. Now before I begin, and I've printed this right off their website, I want you folks to understand this won't power everything. Things with a high draw on startup, things that take a lot of power to run, it won't power them. And I printed this right off their website, so you can kind of pause it if you want to look. There you go. Won't power things like hair dryers, microwave ovens, electric kettles, coffee machines. I had a real wake-up call first time I plugged the coffee machine into a 100-watt inverter. It would not work. That was years and years and years ago. Toasters, rice cookers, blenders, electric drills. Things that draw a lot of power or use a lot of power when they kick on. That's what stuff that won't run. So I wanted to show you that so I don't give you guys the wrong idea that this will power your refrigerator or your TV set or whatever. You know, it won't power your whole house. This is for emergency power, RV, maybe a bug out location. Definitely great in an emergency when you have to charge devices or radios. I actually have a couple of USB chargers for some of my batteries for my my ham radios. You know, smaller batteries. It can power my other small HF radios. So it's definitely got a purpose, and it's definitely a cool little device. It's just not going to power your whole house. I don't want people to get the wrong idea about that. So let's kick this on and get our AC power going. And I was running it a little bit. You see I'm down one battery bar there. Turn this up to high. There we go. Now we're going to turn on the USB. And I'm going to plug in these radios. I'm going to try and move that fan away so we don't have the fan noise blowing in there. Alright, and just when you least expect it, my camera battery died. Okay, let me show you the fridge. I'm going to unplug it. Okay, there you go. We're going to plug it into the DC outlet. Let me turn that around. I don't know if you can see the green light on it, right there. But it is working, it's cooling. So you got a mini fridge, all the stuff charging. I did unplug this because I didn't want the noise of it. But all in all, it's doing a really good job. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my solar panel outside, and I'll show you what it is in a second. And we're going to top this off using the solar panel. It went up to 1 bar again, so I assume I'm just running that stuff. Didn't suck down as much battery. And we're going to plug this in here, and then we're going to wrap everything up. And I'll show you what it looks like charging, and then I'll give you final information on it and where you can pick one up. Alright, so I put it down here on the chair so we could not have to drag that solar panel any further than it's out there. And I just have it resting up against there. You can see it's charging the battery currently. And I believe we're close to a full charge. It did start out at the 1 bar when I set up the shot. So now we're close to a full charge. I'm going to show you the solar panel really quick. Let me get this out of the way here. There's my cable. And there's the panel. You guys remember I reviewed this a while back. This is the Paxos 60 watt solar panel, a folding solar panel. So I mean, for something like this, to be able to have the ability to charge up your devices, pretty darn cool. I can just set that here, wait till it's done, and be good to go. So I'm going to get it up on the table here. We're going to finish up the video, and I'll tell you about the deal that you can get on it with 20% off, and we'll finish up the video. Alright, so you saw it power all that stuff. You saw it get recharged from solar. Definitely a neat little system. I'm really liking it. We're going to be using this more in our videos in the future. And you've got all the choices to recharge via solar, your 12-volt car charger, or your solar panel. And solar panel, of course, is sold separately. But you can get them. You can get the, I believe they sell a 100-watt one sold separately for this unit. But any one will work. Anything over 13 volts will get you going again. So I have the code for you. And the code to save 20% on this today is the Rouffiel K53. Don't worry, I can't even pronounce it right. I will put it down below, so all you got to do is cut and paste it. You click the link, you put that in. Now, the effective time for that is from November 14th to November 22nd. So think about this, make it an awesome, early Christmas shopping gift for someone, and you can get a really good deal on this. Now, I did want to tell you a little bit on what they say the charger and time running is. So they say this will run a CPAP machine for about 3+ nights. Recharge drones about 5 times. A car refrigerator run for about 6 hours, which we had in here. And other electronics, you can pretty much go with what they are. It's super lightweight. This is really not a heavy unit. It's 6.9 pounds for a solar generator. That's super lightweight. That is really not bad. And I'm definitely pleased with it so far. So we are going to be using this a little bit more in our videos in the future. Probably take it out with me when I get the scooter going and give it a try and see how it works remotely. I might even bring a solar panel with it. And I am definitely pleased with it so far. Anyway, that is the Rouffiel 350 watt portable power station. I believe their designation for it is K53. You can find it at the link down below. I will have this in my Amazon store down below. And you can check out all the stuff that's in our store. I try to put everything that I review in the store. But if there's nothing in the store you like, just click the link and shop as you normally would. Don't forget to check out our Food for Patriots link down below as well. That is preparewithiridium.com. Now is the time to start getting stocked up on some freeze-dried food. I like this stuff. It's set and forget. You buy it. It comes in a case. You put it away. You don't have to think about it. Definitely the time to get rolling with that. And don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link as well. Thrive is slowly ramping up production, so we'll have everything back in stock. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.